Now, in a month exactly, we have a big event obviously coming up, the total solar eclipse coming overhead. Hopefully we have way better weather for that big event, and preparations of course underway right now. So let's head out to Dave McKinley with more details on that. Hi, Dave.
Hi there, Jen. Although it would have been ideal earlier today, the conditions earlier today, as city officials continue to insist that there could be between 500,000 and 1 million people visiting Buffalo for this eclipse. Of course, that is a rather wide berth, and perhaps, figuratively at least, as wide as the path of the eclipse itself.
The path of totality stretches 2,000 miles across the country. Within the path live 31 million Americans who won't have to travel to see this. And for those who are traveling, there's an infinite number of spots outside of here that they might choose. So given all that...
So what makes you realistically expect that 1 million people might come to Buffalo, New York?
That's the tough part. We don't know. We're throwing some numbers around, and why are we throwing those numbers around? Because we're getting those from other locations that have had these in years past.
A more accurate prediction may not come until a few days before the event.
I think it's going to depend a lot on the weather, how many people come.
And if it's a nice day here, the head of the planetarium at Buff State says the Queen City has advantages over less populated areas of Western New York.
A lot of people want to come to a place to experience the eclipse where there are other things to do.
Once again, officials stressed the importance of those eclipse glasses, but also cleared up some confusion. According to pediatric surgeon Dr. James Reynolds, they are critical if you want to watch the moon as it covers the sun. But once it does, you can look at the eclipse without damaging your eyes during that brief period of totality.
You can take them off because, of course, you're not seeing the sun. You're just seeing the moon, and you're seeing the corona of the sun. You're seeing the atmosphere of the sun, which is infrared primarily, and not visible light and not ultraviolet light, etc.
And if you don't have the glasses?
I got an idea. Watch this.
We asked if you could look through your cell phone. He says as long as it's completely covering your eyes.
You know, are you going to let a bit come underneath? I would be hard-pressed without seeing the data to say for sure, but my common sense says that's a good way.
Yeah.
Look through the cell phone.
Again, Dr. Reynolds is a certified pediatric eye surgeon. Or, how about this? You could just for once put the phone down for 5 minutes and just take in the entire spectacle. One more thing, Mayor Brown said despite all the planning and preparation that they're doing, he does not want to make the eclipse into the apocalypse. So on that note, he says he has no plans to declare any sort of state of emergency come a month from now. Scott?
I'm with you. Put the phone down and just enjoy the moment.
There you go.
All right, Dave McKinley on the roof tonight. Dave, as always, thank you.